Hello everybody, welcome back. This is JudiciousFire. I'm on the iOS server. iOS just got its update today. I'm going to be making a series of videos on this update and all of its many facets. I did a preview, I did a update review. I'm going to be looking at one of the many new aspects to the update, and I'm going to be looking at it in depth. This first video is going to be about the new Turf Watch system. This is a new guild system. This is a very multifaceted system. I think it's new to most, if not all of us. So I'm going to go over how that new Turf Watch system works. Okay, so we're going to go into our guilds. We're going to go into Guild Turf at the bottom. Now Guild Turf appears. Okay. Let's start at the very basics. They have added many new buildings. These buildings are used to fight in a specific game mode, a game mode that's very much like a Here Be Monsters. Bottom right hand corner, you see a hammer. When you click on the hammer, you are able to build 6 attack buildings, 1 Sentinel altar, and 5 hero base. 5 hero bases. Under defenses, you're able to build 6 more buildings, 5 watchtowers or arrow towers, if you will. Build a guild shop, and at maximum level, all buildings fully upgraded, you can get 140 walls. Once you have built those on the board, you can begin upgrading them. The walls, for example, will go up to max level 15. The watchtowers, max level 15. Our guild hub can now go up to level 15. Magic Bureau is not affected. Sentinel base can go to level 15. That is the hero base. Treasury is not affected. Guild shop, where we can now purchase items, can go up to max level 3. Coliseum is not affected. Sentinel altar at the very top is an insta-build building. You cannot upgrade it. Each of these buildings can only be upgraded one at a time. The cost keeps going up per level. The cost comes from your guild credits or shards that have been donated to your guild prior to this update. We are now restricted to 10,000 shards donated per day per member. What that means is, and I'm not faulting anyone, those who are at the top of the ranks in credit donations, good for you. This is not about you, friends. Because of this new restriction on guild shard donation, whatever rank you are, your guild is in shard donations, that's pretty much where you're going to remain. Those who are in number 1, there's no way to catch up. Unless they went completely defunct and the rest of us somehow over time caught up. So shard donations or credits as a way of ranking guilds, I think at this point should be removed. It's something that we can no longer affect by any means. 75 members, 10,000 a day, 750,000 shards. Well, you've got guilds that are near a billion or well over a billion shards or credits donated. There's no way to catch up to that. So we are now restricted by that. Those guild credits are necessary to upgrade all of these buildings. You can only upgrade one at a time. And in order to complete that upgrade on that one building, you have to speed it up using guild credits. I upgraded every building, every aspect of this new Turf Watch system. It's done. And the total cost, and I wasn't keeping perfect track, but it was somewhere around 200 million shards or 200 million guild credits. Everything is now complete. Let's look at the changes. Level 15, strong wall. Great. It's got 34,000 health per wall. You get 140 of them. We got a watchtower. 29,000 health, 1600 attack, 32 range. We cannot garrison this tower with any kind of hero. The guild hub, it went up to level 15. There is no change other than that. It simply went up in level. When you enter, it's still the same old guild. 75 total members, that's it. I don't see anything different. Magic Bureau. Magic Bureau has not been affected. All of these flags, the Riches flag, the Moxie flag, are still at level 5. Nothing has changed. Sentinel base. The Sentinel base can go up to 22,000 health. You see the defense bonus and the attack range. Can go up to level 15 in total. This is where you place one of the Sentinels that you purchase. Treasury. Treasury has had no effect, no difference, no change. Guild Shop. Guild Shop is now available. Guild Shop at maximum level 3 allows you to go in and to purchase guild items, game-related resource items. You need guild credits in order to purchase these, as well as a new commodity called Benefaction. It's like a magic gold coin. The Benefaction is 1 accumulated through the Sentinel game mode, which we'll get to pretty soon. That is the only way currently to get this Benefaction coin. I would, and I don't know how it's going to go yet, if we're all having Benefaction coins, and we can all eventually do this game mode, the guild leader just has to get it started and upgrade and lay the buildings out. Once we all start doing this and acquiring Benefaction coins, maybe, if you're in a guild and guild management, maybe it is something that you want to talk about with your guild members. I look at these Apex crystals. If the person has, a huge amount of Benefaction coins and is able to purchase, 1,000 of these Apex crystals at a time, well, that's going to be a heck of a lot of your guild charts. So I don't know how the commodities or the resources are going to play out. It's just certainly something you want to be discussing with your guild members. We left off with, Guild Shop, just one more time. You can see that these items are, for the most part, relatively low level, or in such small quantity and such a high cost due to the Benefaction that they're scarcely worth purchasing. Why on earth would anyone be getting a level 1, a Prime Hero card, or a 1-hour work hammer? I have no idea. And if you wanted something relevant like Apex crystals for breakthrough, you would need hundreds of thousands, millions and millions of Benefaction coins. So I don't really see how that currently is going to be too relevant for many players. We move on to Coliseum. Coliseum is nothing. No change. Just allows you to get to the guild events. Nothing. We're back to the guild watchtowers again. Now we move up to this building. This is a very important building. Okay, this is a new building that we just built into the building. You go in here and you go to, let's choose Summon Sentinels. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's just call them heroes, okay? There's 5 heroes that they've introduced just for this game mode. These are the only heroes you can use. You can't use any of the heroes that we're normally using in combat. Just these 5. You have to purchase them with guild shards. Once you purchase all 5, they're unlocked and you can use them. That appears to be, other than a description of the game-specific heroes, that appears to be all that happens under that tab. This is huge. Communicate this to all guild members immediately and continue to repeat it until it becomes ingrained habit. Let's go to Enter. We see the 5 Sentinels that are available to us. And IGG is going to be continuing to make Sentinels. Okay, so right now there's just 5. When you click on each Sentinel, you will see that there are 2 ways to upgrade every Sentinel. At the very top, we see a 340 at 800. Let's call that hero level. That's like the hero level of your Sentinel. At the very bottom here, we see the Sunray skill, and that's skill level of this hero. So we can upgrade each and every one of these in 2 different ways. Currently, that would be 10 upgrades to the Sentinels. Here's the trick. When you go to donate or upgrade, You are restricted in your upgrading process to once every hour. I just donated some gold. For that, I was able to gain 10 experience. Now that's garbage. If I donate honor badges, well, I'm already restricted. I used up mine for the hour. If I had donated honor badges, I would have gotten 20 experience for this Sentinel. And if I'm willing to pay gems, and sure, 20 gems, no big deal, I'm able to get 40 experience from my Sentinel. So if you are looking to max these Sentinels out and you have a guild that's, got a pretty good, even your daily free play login gems, tell your guild members, please use the gem option to get these Sentinels up. It is a collective upgrading effort. Thereby, it's going to take a long time, and at restriction of one quick donation every hour, you are looking at a very, very lengthy process. So keep that in mind during this upgrading. So keep telling people, get in there and get the Sentinels upgraded. Every hour, donate 20 gems. And if you can't do that, at least donate honor badges. I have constructed, using the materials that the new guild turf watch system has given me, I have constructed a base. It is a Here Be Monsters base. Don't quote me on this. I'm going to say with these number of walls, we're looking at somewhere around like Town Hall 16. Okay? 140 walls. In terms of a base that I would build using these few number of walls, there's really only two that came to mind. There is the old school death box, which is what you see in front of you. Heroes come in at the sides if they're ground based. Heroes get smashed up. There is also the side base, and it would be up near where the numbers are in the top left-hand corner. If this death box doesn't work well, I'll build a side base next time I'm allowed to run this game mode. I'd think that any kind of a Guild Wars style base, there's not enough walls for you to make that a successful defense. And with only 5 heroes, you can't cover that amount of ground. So you've got to compartmentalize your folks. You've got to bring your buildings in. You've got to try to create some space between where the heroes are attacking and your buildings. And I'm trying Death Box here first. Not saying it's the best. I'm saying it's the first one I try. I have put all of the buildings into that Death Box as best as I could. Now, I did take one building out, and that building is the Sentinel building. It's only worth 9,200 HP, but I want this building brought to the attention of those who visit the guild turf. Our guild members, and I would recommend your guild members, should be able to see the base and then this Sentinel upgrade building. To bury this Sentinel upgrade building among the other buildings inside of the base, I think would be doing you and your guild a disservice. It would require guild members who are not only remembering every hour to do a donation, not only remembering every hour to upgrade the hero and skill ability of the Sentinel, but are able to find the darn Sentinel altar building and the interaction screen from among all this mess. So I just put it right up here at the top, just as a way of saying, hello, here I am, interact with me. Okay, so that's why I put it in that particular position. All right, we have ourselves a new game mode. Game mode allows us to earn these benefaction coins. The first time we clear a stage, we'll get 1,500 benefaction coins. I have never done this. I have no idea what's going to happen. I go to the question mark, it tells me monsters will come, wave of monsters, clear the stage, collect your reward. So basically nothing. It's like a Here Be Monsters, that's all we know. I'm going to give it a try here in this video. Before I do, let us quickly look at our Sentinels or heroes. Okay, let's go to the Sentinel building, go to enter. Wrong one. Summon Sentinels, now the exclamation point. Okay, we got a winged lion. He does damage, he stuns, he reduces energy. He's like an attacker, okay? I have placed him on the corner or outside. Let me skip over this too. Flame Stallion, gonna do damage, gonna inflict fear on people. He's an attacker. I put him on the outside corner. He's going to do damage. The Cerberus, he's going to make targets take more damage. Damage multiplier. He's an attacker. I put him on the corner. Hey, where is he? I put him in the top corner. Okay, if there's a hero to protect, to put in the center, to shield, if you will, and to keep alive, it's this next hero, this next Sentinel. This is going to be Briar Queen. Briar Queen casts Woodland Glyph on 5 enemies around her. They recover health equal to her attack and gain energy. So she's kind of got a Cupid druid sort of effect, okay? I guess more so like a Cupid kind of, Cupid druid sort of effect, okay? She's the only healer we got so far in this new Turf Watch mode. I would recommend putting her in the center and shield her. Make sure that she's not the first one to die. Otherwise, you've just lost the ability to heal. The fifth and last, who I've tried to shield as well based on my hero placement, is Frost Golem. He reduces the damage that we receive for approximately 6 seconds, and this is going to keep going up and up in terms of his skill level as we raise it. Now he's more of a defensive guy, just like the healer, so I kind of put him in a protected or semi-shielded position. Those are the two I think that you want to watch out for. So you got 3 attackers and you've got 2 support heroes. I can't upgrade anything anymore other than continually be donating along with my guild in the Sentinel upgrade process. So I'm going to run this game mode and let's see what happens. Stage 1, let's challenge. Okay, let's back out. Let's run it at normal time speed. Let's see what happens. Well, we got attacked by a marksman. Very good. Maybe I'll go 2 times speed. I think every one of these heroes is apparently going to be getting incrementally harder and harder. Now we're at level 4. Now we're at a level 5. Okay, very good. We won that one. Let's try every button. This is the last. Oh, failed to record. Well, it was supposed to show me my stuff. Oh, you get a daily reward now. That has been unlocked. Well, that's wonderful. Let's redeem our benefaction coins. Let's play on. Now we're at the level 6s, 2 at a time. See, even without a garrison, these watchtowers at level 15 are doing a very nice job. Okay, now they're coming 3 at a time. Okay, so it's getting harder. Let's redeem. Let's challenge. We can only challenge 5 times. Oh, that's going to keep us very restricted in terms of what level we can get to. We'll get to level 5. Okay, well, that's... Oh. Should be able to challenge until you get killed. I think the darn towers are going to get me to level 5. Got 32 karmic rocks. That's useless. Go level 2, or speed 2. Okay, we've got still 3 heroes attacking us. Still our towers doing that, basically everything in defense. Now we're getting troops and heroes in waves of 4. Oh, my Sentinels mess everybody up. All right, nice. Getting good benefaction. I only get one more try. That's sad. We got it. Hey, ranking, we're number 5th. We're 5. We're 2 seconds behind. Well, you know what? Maybe if you want to get up on these rankings, a side base would be better. I had no idea what I was going to be dealing with. I went with the center base death box because I wanted to create equal distance at the north, south, east, and west. I didn't know what was coming at me. I might go with the side box. It's kind of a side death box hybrid tomorrow. Now let's take a look at where we are. I can't challenge again. I can't move on to stage 6. I can't do anything. And there you have your turf watch. That's the game mode. Now I believe it is open to other players in the guild. I think I just simply had to clear the first stage. To review, if you didn't have the requisite number of shards, 200 million or so donated, it's going to take a long time for you to upgrade all these buildings. We are now stuck at 10,000 shards a day. It's going to take even longer. When you have gotten there to full upgrade, excuse me, let me rephrase that. While you are getting there to full upgrade, in the midst of that process, you should be communicating to everybody in your guild to go into the Sentinel building, and every hour of their gameplay, donate at the least honor badges for double what you'd get with a gold donation, and hopefully 20 gems. What do you get just for a daily login and all that stuff? You know, you get 200-300 gems and off the quest board. So for however many hours you play, you give a 20 to your guild, to give it 20 spot. We've got the new turf watch game mode, and we see how that goes. We're accumulating benefaction coins. Let's hop into the guild. Let's see what we can get. We've got 7,000 benefaction coins, so people can buy stuff now with the benefaction coins I just earned in those game modes. I would be able to buy 7 Apex crystals. That's what we're dealing with here. Okay, so yet again, it's there. The steak is sizzling, but we're not allowed to eat. And that's how this particular game mode is going to go. So we've got Turf Watch now. Give it a try. Try this long upgrading process, and hopefully you had enough shards to get it going in a relatively short period of time. I want to give a big shout out, because it's going to be the last one until they change this system. Where the heck are we? Guild credits. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at this thing of beauty. I didn't see this before. This is the first time I'm looking at this since the update. Folks who had their stuff going on and communicated well with their guild members said, hey, we're going to go to a 10,000 a day limit, and whoever is in whatever place is basically just going to stay there. And so Dom and Top 5 and League of Goats and 7Cs all kicked it in gear and just bit the bullet and said, guild members, donate every stinking shard you got. I bet some guild members donated into the tens, even hundreds of millions. I did. But KOA, once again, was able to get the word out. And their guild members obviously pumped in. Here's 20 million. Look at this, 155 million, 139 million. Yeah, they have multiple members that are well over 100 million shards donated. So big shout out. I didn't know the ranks changed that dramatically. Big shout out to KOA, who now controls the total credit donation ranking here on Castle Clash iOS. All right. I'm just happy that I was able to upgrade the darn Turf Watch. Okay. I consider it a win for our guild. We only been around a couple of weeks. But big shout out to those folks, those men and women who play the game so incredibly well. I will check you out on the very next video. We're going to be taking another close look at a specific aspect of the game update. All right, I'll see you. Bye bye.